Hi, I'm Wendy from Multnomah County Library School Corps. This is Novelties, New Books You Can't Wait to Discuss 2020. This topic is Don't Tell! Stories about characters with big secrets. I'll share some websites in this presentation. The links are available in the notes below. My Jasper June by Laurel Snyder, grades 3rd through 7th. Summer used to be Leah's favorite time of the year because she could hardly wait to go away for summer camp. But this is the first year in a long time she won't be going. As school's wrapping up, she's actually looking forward to just staying home all day, alone, while her parents are at work. She doesn't want to be around anyone else. She lives in a small town, and every time she runs into someone, they start acting weird around her. She can always feel their discomfort. Her parents are also different. Leah gets it, but they keep trying to act like nothing ever happened, even though she knows they're still mourning the loss. After a couple of days at home, Leah starts to get bored and decides to venture out. While she's out, she notices a girl she's never seen before hanging out by the creek. The girl has a completely different energy about her that Leah finds refreshing, so she goes to talk to her. The girl's name is Jasper, and she's unlike anyone else Leah has ever met. Something about her energy completely distracts Leah from her grief. She's just the kind of friend Leah needs. One day, while visiting Leah's house, Jasper accidentally opens a door that she's not supposed to, and in doing so, she learns about Leah's family's tragedy. She sees a little boy's bedroom and quickly catches on that Leah's secret is that her little brother has passed away. Now that the secret's out, Leah feels a little bit of relief knowing that she has someone she can open up to. As they spend more time together, Leah finds out a big secret about Jasper too. But Jasper makes her promise that she won't tell anyone, not even her parents. Leah tries to explain that her parents would help her, but Jasper insists that this situation isn't so simple. Maybe adults don't always have the answers. For a while, they're able to forget about their troubles and actually start to enjoy their summer. They spend a lot of time hanging out in a special secret spot that they fondly refer to as the Vine Realm, where it feels safe and even a little magical. But when Leah's gut tells her that things aren't okay, she has to decide if involving her parents and breaking Jasper's trust are worth the temporary help her parents can offer. She's sure her parents can get them out of trouble now. But what will happen to Jasper once the truth is out for good? On this page, I've included a couple of lists of additional materials you can use to pair with the book. The first list includes some possible discussion topics. The first topic is friendship. What qualities do you look for in a friend? Why are friends important? You can talk about trust. Do you think Leah did the right thing by sharing Jasper's secret with her parents? Are there certain times when it's okay to break a promise? Can you think of any examples? And homelessness. Why do you think people might experience homelessness? What kinds of things come to mind when you think of a person experiencing homelessness? Were you surprised about Jasper's situation? Why or why not? And then the second list includes some resources you can look at. The websites are a New York Times book review. There's a teaching guide that comes directly from the publisher Walden Media. There's a Q&A with the author, Laurel Snyder. And the last two are resources for understanding homelessness. The Other Side of Happy by Rebecca Balcalcer, grades 5th through 7th. Quijana is a Guatemalan American girl who has always known who she is and been content with her bicultural identity. Now that she's older, though, she's starting to feel like maybe this whole time she's been wrong and she isn't Guatemalan enough. It all started when her cousins came to Texas. They are totally different from her, and she notices that they know a lot more about things than she does. They speak Spanish fluently and know more about her family and heritage than she has ever learned. Even worse, her father also seems to notice and seems to be bringing up things she doesn't like about herself more and more lately. Then, her parents announce that they're planning a family trip to Guatemala. All of Quijana's insecurities about her identity become much more serious. She can barely even communicate with her grandmother on the phone. Quijana's sure that it will be completely awful to be the only one who can't understand what's going on. So she comes up with a plan to run away and go stay with her other grandmother in Florida before her parents can make her get on that plane. She just needs to figure out a way to get to Florida without anyone finding out. She's pretty sure that she can make it work. Getting from Texas to Florida without any adults helping might be a challenge, but Quijana is determined to make it happen. Ordinary Girls by Blair Thornburg, grades 8 and up. Plum and Ginny are sisters who are complete opposites, and most of the time they don't get along. When their father passed away, they found themselves living in an upper-class life in their beautiful Victorian house, which is now falling apart, without the stability they had come to know. Ginny is a senior, and she is completely concerned with keeping up her social status, all her social obligations, and getting into college. The problem is that all these things are now quickly becoming more and more unsustainable, as they are all based off of the privileged life that they are no longer able to keep up with financially. Plum is the quiet one. She hardly has any friends and is used to living in Ginny's shadow. Although they hardly agree on anything and argue a lot, Plum still loves Ginny and wants her to be happy. So as the expectations for Ginny's dream life become more complicated, Plum is there to help keep up the charade, which inevitably results in her getting sucked into some ridiculous situations. Seeing all the things Ginny is trying to pull off makes Plum relieved that she doesn't have to deal with those same ridiculous expectations to be happy. No one really talks to her, and she doesn't need a certain kind of life. She's content as she is. One day, she runs into one of her classmates and neighbors, Tate, while she's walking her dog. He's a popular jock and part of a group of guys that she generally tries to avoid. He turns out to seem okay, and she's kind of surprised that she doesn't hate talking to him. So the next time he sees her and invites her over to hang out, she decides to go. As she spends more time with Tate, she notices that somehow she's also started playing into the charade that she was trying to avoid. Now, in addition to keeping up with Ginny's ridiculous ideas, keeping up the secret has just gotten more complicated, but this time it's something that she cares about. And don't forget to check out the notes below. In addition to the links for this video, you'll find a list of all the titles from all the novelties videos from this year, links for other school corps presentations, and links to book discussion tips from Multnomah County Library. We would love it if you would take a minute to fill out our survey and let us know what you think about the videos. Thanks for watching.